Hi, my name is Erin Harrison with Keeper of the Homestead, and I want to give you a tour of our beautiful garden. It's a 1/4 acre. My husband tilled this all up. He's going to come on here and explain to you all that he did. It's just absolutely amazing. We're so excited about it.
Hey, this is Mark. I'm going to just show you around the garden real quick today, show you what we've been doing. We expanded our garden this year and made it about double the size of last year. We just bought this place last year, so our garden last year wasn't very good, and we needed to improve the soil, so we did cover crop last fall and added a whole new section over on this side where we had pigs last winter. We let them root it all up and chew up the roots, and that kind of got it prepared a little bit. So then we plowed it and tilled it and made it good. Our soil is not the greatest here. It's okay, but it's got a lot of rocks. So we kind of go through and pick rocks once in a while. It needs more nutrients and organic matter in the soil, so we're going to continue to plant cover crops in the winter and add compost and things like that every year, which is something you should do either way because your plants will take away from the nutrients in the soil. So we also do things like compost tea and even a few other organic fertilizers. We try and keep everything organic, and one thing we've had to fight this year is the bugs and even a little bit of black spot and blight on our tomatoes, which you can treat organically. So you just have to do some research and figure out what works. This year we also got some of this black fabric for the aisles. I kind of did an experiment. I wanted to be able to, instead of covering everything completely, I wanted to leave a little bit of space where the plants were so the rain could still get into the roots. So we left about a foot on either side and then just did some mulch with grass clippings or old hay, and I think it works pretty good. It's a little bit of an investment to begin with, but if you're planning on doing it for the long run, it's worth it. Keeps your maintenance down in the garden a lot. And we also put a drip line, which is flat when it's not being used, but when you pressurize it, then it has little weep holes, and it just soaks the soil around the plants, and that's a much better way to water rather than sprinkler systems and things like that, because anytime you put a lot of moisture on your plant leaves, it can cause blight and other problems. So if you can get the water directly into the soil, it really helps your plants a lot. So here's the tomatoes. I like to use a system to hold them up where we put stakes every other plant basically, and run strings on either side, and it holds them up pretty well, because you have to do something to stake your tomatoes. There's a lot of different ways people can do it. You know, some people use little cages, but if you have a lot of tomatoes, like we've got about 75 here, it's not really practical to use tomato cages. So this works pretty well. You can use wood stakes, T-posts. I happen to have some T-posts, so I use them. But there's a lot of different ways you can do it. So this year we've been doing a lot of compost tea, and it seems like it's really helping the plants a lot. So it's pretty easy to make. We got a kit online at a place called Tea Lab, and it includes the pump to aerate, and this, which is designed for a 55-gallon drum. So you put that in here, and then it comes with the tea bag, which you put your compost in there and tie it up and hang it on the side, and let it brew for 24 hours, and the next day you can water your garden with it, and really benefits the plants quite a bit. Okay.
Look at this Bok Choy. It's just beautiful. We had a row of 36 plants here, and I've been using it for stir fries, for juicing. It's just excellent. It's full of nutrition. It tastes similar to cabbage and lettuce, kind of a combo of the two. It's a wonderful, wonderful vegetable to grow in your garden. I harvested most of the bok choy already, and I even put it up in the freezer. I just chopped it up real fine and stuck it in freezer bags, and put it into the freezer so that I can use it for stir fry or for soup later. It's a wonderful thing. Right now we're just letting some of the plants go to seed here so that we can save the seeds and then grow them next year in our garden because they're such a useful plant. We have this beautiful lettuce here. It's just gorgeous. We come out here and we cut a head off and bring it in the house and use it for salad.
Yeah.
Look at this head of broccoli. It's just unbelievable. The size, it's bigger than a dinner plate actually. And we've been enjoying broccoli with our meals in the evenings. It's just been absolutely wonderful. So all you do is just cut this stalk off, and after I cut the main head of this broccoli off, these were like little side shoots, and look at how big they're getting. It's just marvelous. The heads of cabbage are getting bigger and bigger. They're just beautiful. And our carrots, they're coming up really nice, and our peas and our beans and onions and potatoes, everything is just amazing. It's just such a blessing.